Hi everyone, my name is Bianca. If you're new around here, I've been talking a little bit about reverse dieting. So for the past one video actually, I was talking about how I want to start a reverse diet. And I feel like a lot of people are still really confused on what a reverse diet is and how it works. I want to inform you and maybe help you out in your journey. But before we get started, please make sure you like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I do a lot of these kinds of videos. I do a lot of health and fitness videos. So without further ado, let's get started. So I want to start you off a little bit on my background and why I want to start a reverse diet. So I was in a calorie deficit, and if you guys don't know what a calorie deficit, I will link a whole bunch of my videos down below and maybe even a few other videos that I think are super helpful on what it is and how it works. But in a short, sweet way, a calorie deficit is you eat less than you expend and in turn lose weight. So I was in a calorie deficit for about a whole year. I really wanted to lose that last kind of 10 pounds of weight that I've been struggling to lose for my entire journey. So yeah, I just thought that, I'll just be in a calorie deficit until I reach that goal. Unfortunately, what I would do is I would start at a calorie deficit, and then every 2 to 3 months I would decrease my calories from 100 or 200 calories, because what happens is after a few months of your body eating X amount of calories, it'll get used to it. Your metabolism will your metabolism will catch up to your expenditure, and you'll just be at kind of a maintenance level. And then so every 2 to 3 months I would decrease my calories by 200 calories to the point where I would eat, my lowest amount that I would eat was 1,200 calories, and I'm pretty short, I'm 5'2", but I work out, I have a very active lifestyle, I walk everywhere, I train 4 to 5 times a week roughly, so 1,200 calories was really, really low for me. So I was at 1,200 calories for probably around 6 months, and I had no energy. I was always cold. I felt horrible. I was always hungry. I never felt satiated, which in turn would turn into binging. And then in May, I started to have really bad digestive issues, meaning this might get a little TMI here, but I couldn't really go to the bathroom. I started to take dietary fiber pills. I started to really increase my fiber, my water, just anything I could to kind of get my gut flowing more. Now that we talked a little bit about my background, let me tell you a little bit more about what reverse dieting actually is. So, short and simple, a reverse diet is the opposite of a diet, where in a diet you would decrease the amount of calories to lose weight, and then in a reverse diet you would increase your calories every week to speed up your metabolism. Now, how that works is every week you increase your calories either between 50 to 150 calories, depending on you as an individual. Sometimes for people who really put on weight really easily, it's more recommended to stay on the lower end, like towards 50, 75 calories a week. And for people that it's really hard to put on muscle, it's recommended to stay on the higher end, so maybe 125 or 150 calories. Now, me personally, I chose to do, I'm a little bit in the middle. I lose fat really easily, but I gain muscle pretty easily, so I decided to do 100 calories a week. So I have 3 personal goals in this reverse diet. My first one and my most important one is to speed up my metabolism. As you can tell from my background, I had a lot of digestive issues and a lot of health problems from eating such a low amount of calories. So I want to speed up my metabolism to get my body up to speed with regulating my hormones and regulating my fat burn and just making my journey a lot easier. then is to eat to a normal amount. When I was eating 1,200 calories, like I said, I could only either have breakfast, a late breakfast and a dinner, or lunch and dinner, and then that would be it. I couldn't go over. And I was very, very strict with my numbers. I did not want to go even 10 calories over, or I would just spin out. I would think it would be the worst thing in the world. And then my third goal is to burn fat. There's two types of people that I think really should consider going on a reverse diet. The first one, and that applies to me, is the one eating too little and you can't fit in enough micronutrients. Not because your body doesn't process them efficiently, it's just that you, with the amount of calories you're eating, you cannot fit in that amount of micronutrients. And the second type of person is you just feel really deprived on the amount of calories you're eating. You're always hungry and you don't feel satiated, which in turn causes binge eating. And then the people that I think might be helpful to go on a reverse diet are people who just want to eat more. On some of those Instagram photos on the left side, this person might be eating, 1,200 calories, 1,300 calories, and they're just thinner, not as muscular. They might not look as good as the right photo, and in the right photo, they're eating 2,500 calories, and you're thinking, that doesn't make sense. Why are they eating, 1,000 calories more and just look fitter, look stronger, look healthier? That's probably because they went on a reverse diet. The other type of person that might think a reverse diet is helpful is you want to start cutting, but your cutting calories are too low. If you're eating at maintenance at 18,000 calories or 19,000 calories, that's fine. That's great for your body and height. That's healthy. That's fine. If you want to lose a pound of fat per week, which is a 500 calorie deficit, you're going to have to eat 1,200 calories a week, right? So right now, I'm on my third week of doing a reverse diet. I feel amazing. So I don't feel cold anymore. My digestive issues are pretty much back to normal, and I have a lot more energy. Actually, I feel more fidgety all the time because I have all those extra energy. I have all this extra calories. I'm gonna do a little bit of a series on my reverse diet process and how it works and everything, but I just thought I would start the first episode as to explaining how a reverse diet works and who should do it and maybe why it's good for you and etc. This is all that I really wanted to talk about in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.